Have you ever really thought about what a PhD in biotechnology can do for you? I mean, beyond just the fancy title. Today, we're going to lay out the blueprint, showing you exactly how this one degree can literally build your entire future.
So let's just get right to it. Is a PhD in biotech just another piece of paper to hang on the wall, or is it the actual key that unlocks a future you haven't even dreamed of yet? We're about to find out. Right now, we're living on what you could call the biotech frontier. It's this incredible era where science is coming up with mind-blowing solutions to some of the world's biggest problems. We're talking everything from revolutionary new medicines to green tech that can actually help heal the planet. The speed of innovation, it's just absolutely breathtaking. And to really make a difference on this frontier, we need more than just good researchers. We need true innovators. And that's exactly where the PhD comes in. See, it's not really about just getting a degree. It's a journey. It's a process that transforms you into a leader, someone who's ready to push the boundaries of what we all think is possible. So how does it do that exactly? How does it get you ready? Well, the best way to think about a PhD is as this intense process of building your own personal, high-powered toolkit for the future. So let's pop the hood and see how these incredible skills are made. This whole skill-building journey really happens in 3 stages. First, you just dive deep and master advanced, hands-on research. Then, from there, you build up this razor-sharp critical thinking that lets you tackle incredibly complex problems. And finally, you learn to put it all together to actually lead groundbreaking projects from the initial idea all the way to the finish line. And this toolkit gives you a serious technical advantage. You're going to get hands-on with game-changing tech like CRISPR, the molecular scissors that let us edit genes, and next-generation sequencing, which reads DNA at lightning speed. But, and this is crucial, you also master the fundamentals, like how to design a perfect experiment and how to write about it. That's the real language of science. And this toolkit, it gets used everywhere. These skills aren't just stuck in a lab, they have a massive impact on society. I mean, look at this. Healthcare is a huge piece of the pie, sure, but your work can ripple out across agriculture, environmental science, even manufacturing. The reach is it's global. All right, so you've built this amazing toolkit. What do the career paths actually look like? Let's start with the 2 big ones, the traditional routes, the super fast-paced world of industry and the foundational world of academia. Now, in industry, a PhD doesn't just get your foot in the door, it basically puts you on the leadership fast track. You're looking at senior roles almost from day one. Think R&D manager or drug discovery scientist. These are the jobs where you're not just doing the research, you're directing it. And who's hiring for these roles? Oh, just the biggest names in the game. We're talking global giants. Pfizer, Novartis, Roche. They are always on the hunt for PhDs to lead their most important projects, whether it's developing the next blockbuster drug or a revolutionary new vaccine. That demand tells you everything you need to know about how much this expertise is valued. But of course, industry isn't the only game in town. Academia offers a future that is every bit as bright. You could be shaping the next generation of scientists as a professor, or you could be charting a totally new course for science as a principal investigator, running your very own lab. But hold on, because the story doesn't stop there. In fact, this is where it gets really fascinating. A PhD in biotech can swing open doors to careers you would never, ever expect, roles that are miles away from a traditional lab bench. For instance, ever thought about becoming a patent agent? It is such a cool field where cutting-edge science crashes right into law. You get to use your deep scientific knowledge to protect brand new inventions, making sure that the brilliant people behind them get credit for their work. Or what if you want to actually shape public policy? As a policy analyst, you're the one bringing scientific truth to the table, advising governments and think tanks. Your insights could directly influence huge decisions on everything from public health to national biosecurity. And let's be real, we're living in the age of big data. The demand for bioinformatics scientists is just exploding. This is where you get to combine your biotechnology with AI and machine learning to sift through massive data sets, finding patterns and answers that were completely invisible before. You see, all of these paths, the traditional ones and the unexpected ones, they're all leading to the same ultimate destination, leadership. This is the final and frankly the most powerful transformation that a PhD makes possible. I mean, this really sums it up. A bachelor's or master's degree, they're great. They often set you up for really important technical roles where you're focused on execution. But a PhD, that is specifically designed to launch you into leadership, where you're the one setting the strategy and defining the vision.
So now you're aiming for titles like principal scientist or research director, or hey, maybe you've got that entrepreneurial spark. You could become a sought-after scientific consultant, or even go all in and become the founder of your own biotech company, turning your vision into a reality.
So when it all comes down to it, it's this simple. A PhD in biotechnology isn't just more education. It's a blueprint. It's the detailed master plan that equips you to lead, whether that's in a lab, in an office, or out there changing the world. So as we wrap this up, just think about this. The tools to build the future of biotechnology are right here, and they're more powerful than ever. The only real question left is, what new, incredible, world-changing things are you going to create with them?